Storybeans presents Henry the Rooster Learns His Lesson. On the peaceful Greenfield Farm, nestled between rolling hills and golden fields, lived a boastful rooster named Henry. He had the shiniest red feathers, the tallest comb, and the loudest crow in the whole countryside. Every morning, as the sun peeked over the horizon, Henry would perch on the wooden fence and let out a crow so grand that even Farmer Tom chuckled in appreciation. Henry then strutted around the farmyard, and all the animals looked on happily as he busied himself with the important jobs of the day. He had a best friend, a plump and gentle hen named Clara, who had the special gift, as best friends do, of clucking words of advice just when Henry needed them most. One bright morning, Henry was making his daily tour of the farmyard, feeling especially proud of himself.
"What a fine day! The sky is clear, the worms are plentiful, and I am the mightiest rooster there ever was,"
he announced to the ducks and geese. Clara, busy pecking at some corn, looked up and clucked. "Oh, Henry, pride is good, but wisdom is better." Henry fluffed his feathers.
"I am wise, Clara, and cunning. In fact, today I shall use these gifts of mine to find the biggest and best meal a rooster has ever seen."
With that, Henry sauntered toward the edge of the farm, near the old oak tree. That was when he spotted it, a plump, juicy grasshopper resting on a rock.
"Aha! Breakfast!"
Henry whispered to himself, and with a swift peck, he caught the grasshopper in his beak. Just as he was about to enjoy his meal, he heard a rustling noise from the bushes nearby. He turned his head and gasped. Two even bigger grasshoppers were hopping about in the shade. His eyes gleamed with excitement.
"Why settle for one when I can have two?" he thought.
Carefully, Henry set the grasshopper down on the ground and tiptoed toward the bush. His tail feathers quivered with excitement. The moment he got close, the two grasshoppers noticed him and, in an instant, sprang high into the air and disappeared into the thick grass. Henry gasped, "No, come back!" He turned quickly to grab the first grasshopper, but it was too late. It had also hopped away while he was distracted. Henry stood in stunned silence. His delicious meal was gone, every last bit of it. Clara, who had been watching from afar, waddled over and gave a knowing cluck. "Oh dear, Henry, it seems you wanted too much and lost everything." Henry sighed, his feathers drooping.
"I should have kept what I had instead of chasing after more."
Clara nodded wisely. "That's the lesson of the farm, Henry. A bird in the hand, or even a grasshopper in the beak, is worth two in the bush. It's always better to be grateful for what you have than to risk it all for something uncertain." From that day on, Henry never took his meals or his choices for granted. He learned to appreciate what he had, whether it was a juicy grasshopper, a warm patch of sunlight, or a wise and caring friend like Clara. And so, Greenfield Farm remained as peaceful as ever, only broken by Henry's morning crow ringing out across the hills, this time just a little wiser than before. Thank you for watching Storybeans. See you next time.